Okay, we're trying something new today because I needed an excuse to dust everything. We're going to go through each piece of furniture. I'll tell you what it cost currently. It'll be a little studio tour / what I've found to be decent enough furniture for someone who's making music alone in a room. So here we go. The studio is this little U-shaped space. My partner is behind me doing her job that pays her, so I've got this half of the room. The Vasagle Kitchen Island, currently selling for $115. It's this kind of ugly brown wood that a lot of Amazon pieces are made of. It's kind of my synth table. I have these two storage shelves below me. The first shelf is miscellaneous synth gear. Below that we have pedal boards and these two random bins containing all sorts of random power supplies. These two bins are from Target. They were like $7 each. I don't usually like to buy new plastic things like this, but I wanted it to fit this exact space. So moving along, on top of the synth table, I have this IKEA monitor stand that's actually been pretty great. I just use it to house my sequencer here, and this drawer is the perfect fit for my Eurorack cables. I love it. I've gotten a ton of use out of this thing. It's currently selling for $30 from IKEA. And right next to that, the Vasagle Kitchen Shelf on wheels at a whopping $65 on Amazon. This thing houses my studio rack, the Rivco 8U studio rack, currently selling for $55. The Vasagle Kitchen Shelf, I just kind of have some more boxes. I'm a big box saver. It's just housing some boxes and my rack here. Moving along from that, the desk. I've had this desk for many years. It's been good to me. The IKEA Alex office desk, currently selling for $190. It's super solid. I love it because it has this back little cabinet. I can house all my computer cables. I have my monitor cables kind of looping through there. It's very effective for not having to see a million cables all the time. The two drawers, I keep just miscellaneous studio things that I need to grab here and there. It's all there within arm's reach. On top of the desk, I have this little monitor stand. It is just a little wall shelf. The little legs are the Capita 4-pack for $20, and the shelf, I believe, is the Bergschult for $10. So it's good. It houses my hard drives. It houses my Godzilla. It houses my interface. I'm happy. It's nice to have your monitor at kind of eye level. On either side of those, I have my studio monitor stands from ISO Acoustics, currently selling for $120. They're fine. I kind of wish I still had my old stands and they were a little further away from the wall here, but we're working in a sort of small room these days, so it'll have to do. It definitely helps acoustically. You don't want your speakers making too much contact with your desk because then they're making contact with the floor indirectly, and that's no good. All right. A very important part of any home studio, the desk chair. This is something that I wasn't super concerned with saving any kind of money on because I have pretty messed up back issues. Basically looked for a chair that was comfortable and good for your back and easy to put the armrest up so I can just plop down and play some guitar quickly. The Hinomi H1 Classic desk chair is currently selling for $270. Moving right along, I've got this big storage unit. The IKEA Alex drawers are $200 each. It's so good for studio storage. It's the perfect thing for cables, any pedals that aren't on a board, little synths that will actually fit in a drawer. It's just two Alex drawers stacked on top of each other, not fastened to each other in any way. When the big one hits, it's probably going to be a problem, but otherwise, it's pretty solid. The bottom one is on wheels. The top one is just sitting nicely on top. They haven't budged since I put them there. Another randomly important thing in this studio space are these two green wooden blocks that I've used for so many things, for filming, for just displaying a pedal or something. I think I got them at like an antique store for $10, which is kind of a lot of money for just wooden blocks painted green, but I dig the vibe. So I think it's $10 worth spending. The very last thing I want to show you is this little power strip from Adtam Cruise Essentials Power Strip. I don't know. These random little Amazon companies all have weird names. It's just this little power strip that I plug my amp into and I can turn it off and not have to worry about any kind of fuses being blown. It's just a nice thing to have fastened to the wall. It gives you a couple extra plugs because we always need those. And I try to make sure everything is powered down completely and turned off because I'm terrified of my studio catching on fire. This little power strip cost $8. I have many of these spread out around my house. I'm pretty happy with this dumb little product. So that's going to do it. That's everything. These are all items that I recommend. Some of them have their issues, but they work for me, for what I do. I'll have links to all this stuff. Some are affiliate, some are just links to stuff. Because IKEA is not paying me to say any of this stuff. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by.